So this topic for this day is about layers. Okay. Notice here in our drawing, we have the front view and the top view of the sample mechanical part. Okay. So notice dashed lines, or these are called hidden lines. Okay. And on the center of this circle or arcs, those are called center lines, and this is probably a solid line. Okay, so the dimensions here are simply for reference. We have a separate topic for dimensioning. Okay, and if this will be projected on the top front view, okay, notice that the hole, okay, referring to the front view, it will not be visible. Okay, that's why we have used hidden lines to project those holes. Okay, and this one, okay, and these hidden lines here. Okay, these are the projection of the edge, okay, of these uh, endpoints of this arc. Okay, so how do we set up layers? Okay, so layers, okay, you can select layer properties, or simply you can type in L and then A. Okay, that's the keyword shortcut for layer properties tab. Okay, now by default, okay, so by default AutoCAD has its default layer name called 0. Okay, so for the meantime, never ever edit this layer. Like for example, I just close this one. By editing that one is that simply changing the color using these properties. Okay, okay, then changing the color. Okay, never do that. Okay, so we need to use the layers, so we need to add or create new layers. Okay, so in creating layers, you need to select this one. Okay, this icon, or simply Alt N in the keyboard. Okay, so that is Alt N. Okay, then let's say this is the mechanical part, so you need to set up the name of your what you call this layer. Okay, then press enter. Okay, and then let's say I'll just add another one. Okay, Alt N. Okay, and then let's say this is hidden, and then I'll add another one and say that is center line. Okay, now these are the layers that I have created without editing the default layer of AutoCAD. Okay, so you notice here the color. Okay, by default the color of the default layer of AutoCAD is white. Okay, that is simply when we draw lines. Okay, so I am using the default layer, which is named 0. Okay, now if I'm going to edit this color of the mechanical part, okay, so I'll just edit this one, correct layer name. There should be a single T for a mechanical part. Okay, now by changing the color, simply select that white color here under mechanical part. Okay, so you can select colors using the index tab through colors. Okay, these are the HSL or RGB. Okay, and the color books. Okay, color books are used by interior designers, so probably you explore them by on your own. So I'll just be using the index color, the default colors: red, yellow, green, blue, or cyan or magenta, then shades of gray. So let's say for the mechanical part, I will be using a green color. Okay, then I'll select OK, and then for the hidden, okay, let's see. Okay, if you want to choose different color, you can do so. Like for example, index color number 30. Okay, I will apply that for the hidden, and then I'll select OK. And then for the center line, okay, I'll just select this one, okay, index color number 4, okay, and then I'll select OK. So the colors of each of these layers, okay, are now changed. Okay, now I'll just close this one. Okay, you can invoke those layers, the one that you have created, using the layers panel here, okay, under this drop down menu. Okay, so the center line, the hidden, and the mechanical part. Like for example, if I'm going to select mechanical part, I'll just draw some figures. Notice that the color applied to that layer is invoked. Same goes with the hidden. Okay, for example, this one. Okay, and then for the center line. Okay, so notice that you don't need to change those colors by selecting this one. Okay, they are simply applied to those layers that you have created. So I'll just invoke again the layers property manager. Okay, or I'll just close the one. I could select this one. Okay, and then now uh, I will introduce the line types. So under the line type column, okay, you'll notice the default layer is currently selected, which means you have selected it here. Or if I'm going to change this one, let's say mechanical part. Okay, so you'll notice here, so the mechanical part is uh, set as current, okay, under its status. Okay, so by changing the line types, okay, let's say a mechanical part is a continuous line, let's say hidden. Okay, I'll select continuous here. Okay, under line type I'll select continuous. Okay, so selecting the line type here, the select line type dialog box appears. Okay, notice that there is only a single line type, which is continuous. Okay, so let us select this load button. Okay, and then these are the different line types available in AutoCAD. Okay, so I just right click this, select this one, and then right click, select all, and then OK. Then they are loaded here, so all the default or the line types available in AutoCAD are loaded. Okay, so I'll just find the name of that hidden. Okay, there are three types of hidden. Okay, hidden, and then hidden 2, and then hidden, then times 2. Okay, so I'll just select the default hidden line type, then I'll select OK. Okay, so notice that the hidden layer, okay, has a line type of hidden. Okay, then let's say center. So similarly, I'll select line type of continuous, and then I'll look for the center. Where's it? There's, okay, center, then OK. Then I'll just close this one. Okay, notice that the hidden, okay, and then this is the center. Okay, they are applied to the layers that you have provided. Let's say if you're going to draw a center line, you need to use the center line layer, then you need to draw lines. Okay, and then if you want to draw hidden, you need to select hidden layer. Okay, okay, now another thing, if the layer, like for example the line type hidden and the center line, they're too small versus in the figure, okay, let us type in LTS, that is simply the line type scale, and then enter, and then the default value is 1. If you want to make it larger, you input a larger file, let's say 5. Okay, or if you wanted uh, those to decrease in their scale, you need to type in LTS again, and then input a smaller bar, let's say 1 is the default. Okay, so I just type in LTS, and then if I wanted to make this smaller, Okay, I'll just provide a smaller value than less than 1, so 0.7. Okay, then enter. Okay, so that is the line type scale. So I'll just provide it with the default one.